Welcome back to another Mitchell's Air-Cooled Garage, and yeah, we're back on the bay again. Hope you enjoyed the little snippet that we put in of the NEC show on the last vlog. It's just a bit of again change content. We had a great day there, so I met some real cool people. Yeah, Dad's been cracking on with the beam. He's basically got all the old discs off, the calipers off, old steering arms off because they was all damaged when it was rescued before we got it, where they've been pulling it, and they actually put the winch on the steering arms that bent all those. So they're getting replaced. I'm going to basically get their beam out at some point and give it a good clean. Obviously not today because we've got the storm happening over here in the UK at the moment. So you know, for the international followers. So yeah, it's not great weather. The rain's absolutely howling down. So we're actually not in work today. So I had to do some things this morning, a bit of family time as well with the little ones, and so I thought, you know what, why not for an afternoon just have a little go back on the bus. I did have a go on it the other night, which I didn't do no filming, and the dog leg is pretty much there. Just need to finish stitching along the top, then I have to grind it all down. Obviously down here as well, I've just put some self tappers in just to hold it in place before I get it all welded in. So yeah, really happy how that's come out, as you can see there. I wish I'd done that on the other side, to be honest. All that hard work the other side was an absolute nightmare. So yeah, that's that done. So got probably a good hour on here welding up and getting it all grinding still, so I'll get some footage of that. Once that's done, I'm then going to be giving a little bit more filler over the bits that I've done on the back and get them primered up ready. And then it's going to be getting the front end back down, doing some nose work around the window, which I showed you in the previous vlogs. So that's obviously this section here and below the window. Get those on. Still got to repair the other door, which is laid down there. The door over here is now, pretty much there. Just needs to be paint blended. This door, as you can see it in the footage there. Door's all done, it's all patched in, it's all primered, and it is on the front as well. So yeah, definitely cracking on now. Like I said, I want to try and get most of the fab work done by, I'm hoping January, but it's going to be a push. And then all I'm going to do then is just basically, once bodywork's done, get it on the floor for the new year. Maybe push it outside Christmas time when it's rolling again and do some like rolling shots of it outside. And then it's going to be engine time. So we might even, I don't know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, really need to crack on with this now. And yeah, stick with me and let's do a bit more fabrication. So also a few people have messaged me about merchandise. I have a group of stickers for sale at the moment. They're $3.50 each, so I can send them out shipping. Just let me know where you want them shipped or whatever. Get in touch with me on Instagram as Patina Slug on there. We'll have more t-shirts, and I'm going to try and get some jumpers done for the Christmas period. So hopefully if I get these jumpers made or hoodies made, I can get these out for Christmas, and maybe a few people want to order them through the channel to push it along, and you know, give your partner or family member or friend Mitchell's Air-Cooled jumper, which would be really cool to push on the channel. And yeah, let's get back to it. So I'm just going to get the welder out now, then I get my overalls on, and it's not very warm in the garage today, I must admit, but I have got the door open, I guess. So yeah, that and that, gloves sorted out. And it's time to get this over. Oops. So I've pretty much welded all the way around there now, all around where the floor plate is. It's fully fixed together up there and in the kicker area here. I'm now just going to do inside of the inner arch, just do all round where it needs to be done, where the arch needs to be fixed. I'm just going to do a few tacks on there, and then obviously I will seam seal everything as it would have been like it was in the factory where they seam sealed all the joints. So yeah, going to do that. So first I'm going to do this, and then I'll give it a bit massive grind off, like I said, and then we'll go from there. But nice to see finally we got the dog leg on this side, and you know it needs patches like here. That if you see them on the camera, if I pick it up, obviously it needs a patch there, and obviously the patches up there. But yeah, we've got those all ready to be grinded off now. Pretty happy with that. Like I say, just going to do in here now. So that's going to be all the way around this section. Try and do that best I can. So again, we are trying. But right, let's crack on. That is basically this section done. Wow, I can't grind it in yet, but the majority of it is done, which is really good because I was a bit worried about doing this. To be honest, this is quite a big job, these dog legs, and you're sort of cutting the front of the van out, and really there's no going back. Obviously there is when you put the new bits on, but it is a big deep end jumping, and yeah, it's enjoyable. But it is a big risk. So, I mean, it's come out all right. We haven't got the doors on yet. There is a lot of adjustment on the doors, but if the measurements are all correct, we should be all right. But if not, we'll be running with no doors. No, I'm only joking. We won't be running with no doors. We get it sorted out, whatever. It should be all good. Like I say, it's all in the same location. So, going to get this all grinded off now. And once it's all done, seam seal it. Fill it where it needs filling. There's not really much filler on this. It's basically just all grinding work and metal work. So just a little bit of seam seal around the bottom edge here. Probably a bit around the back here because that's like I've done the original late bay with the tubs. I've just done seam sealed it, all that. So I get that all the same. Seam seal all around underneath and paint it underneath. And yeah, we're pretty good at that, to be honest. I've got to do the other side as well. So I'll probably do the pair of seam seals at the same time. Still need to do the back arches as well. So maybe do the seam sealing all in one hit, do both arches and the other arches. But we'll see how we get on with grinding this. It's probably a good half hour or so getting this grinded up and getting it how I want it. So yeah, let's get the grinder out and go from there. So that's all filled now, grinded down flat. I've seam sealed underneath where it goes into the inner arch I showed you earlier. That's all seam sealed all around now. So I will be doing a brushable sealer around like basically the whole inner arch again. And then once I get the correct color match to the van, I will then blow it in the same color all over the seam sealer and the understill under there, so that all looks like fresh, and it'd be a lot stronger as well. So yeah, I'm just going to do this now. As you can see, pretty happy with that. It's all in, seam sealed around the two together. So I'm just going to give it literally a quick coat of primer, and yeah, it should be good for that. And then I'm just going to do a bit of filling on the back edge of the bay, and yeah, I guess we can start on the front nose then for a bit and have a little bit of a, because I need this all to cure in here, so I'm going to give it a little bit of a break before I got to do seat belt mountings, etc. So let's give this all time to harden up, and I'll get the DA out and we will flatten off around the indicators and get those all primed in. And yeah, let's crack on with a bit of primering, I guess. So the plan is now is to get these sanded flat, because obviously I've done this a long time ago. So I'm going to get these done, get these sanded flat as best I can. Probably want another little skim of light filler, but yeah, we'll get on that now and see how we get on. So I've sanded down the two front indicator surrounds. I've just put another light skimmer filler on those because the filler that I used before was just like a standard filler, and now I've put like an easy sand light filler on top, just to take any little blemishes out here and there. Again, it's not going to be exactly perfect. Hopefully you can hear me as well, because my mic's just literally died on me. So yeah, I've done that there. Put a bit of like etched primer on the edge there, and a bit of filler primer just to take off the rough spots there. I've also done here again, I've put extra filler there and there as well, and onto the corner. Turning around quickly, and also fillered these with a little bit of light skim over the top, and as well as the main arch. Just so it just takes them little rough edges off. So then once that's all hardened off and dried, I'll go back round it and do with the sander. With the orbital sander, obviously. Before I was just doing it by hand, so I couldn't really get a nice finish on those. So with that, I can get it a lot more flatter, and yeah, there we are. So you can sort of see the areas that's been repaired, but it's definitely getting on. There's a lot of fumes going on here, so yeah, it's kind of feel another planet at the moment. But yeah, I've had a great little afternoon on it. Like I said, I'm just trying to take any time which I can and put it onto the bay, because, like I say, I've got some big changes coming up in life in the new year, and yeah, and that announcement is we're obviously having another little one, so that's great news for us. So I definitely need to get this done. So yeah, like I say, plan is to get it rolling, get it outside. Maybe then start to look at the engine, getting like obviously the head sent away, etc. I'm going to get the wheels shot blasted and painted silver. Obviously, they need shot. I could just paint over them, but the amount of time it's going to take for me sanded down, etc. So I'm going to be in touch with someone about getting those blasted and then painted, which hopefully I can go there and do some filming of them doing that, like I said on the previous video. So I've been in touch with a few companies, and they're happy to do that. So we do that, and then yeah, be on that beam with the Heritage Parts Centre video. So and talk to them guys as well. Sounds like they got a few cool things planned for next year at shows, etc. So stay tuned for that, because what they're thinking about doing with one of the shows is pretty cool. So yeah, it's been good to have the support from them guys. They really want the channel to do well, so I just want to thank them again, Heritage Parts Centre, for pushing me on the socials, etc. So, oh, made me jump then, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there's a little pheasant just coming shot randomly. So yeah, again, great news for me that was when I got the collab with those, and them videos for their website is coming up shortly. Beam's going to be cleaned off this week, hopefully, and the plan with that is check all bushings, repaint it gloss black, then put all the new brakes on it, and it will just look that, you know, real clean look inside. Let me just show you inside quickly. So if you remember, it had that nasty wood that was all in here. I've now took it all out because it was just pure mould, obviously where the weather's got to it, etc. So, but his good news is the floor will clean up with just like good old wire wheel and a repaint, but there's no rot in it, which is great. I've been round with a hammer and a screwdriver, just double checking if there is any holes, and there isn't. So that's great news. Add a bit of timber along there, which I've took that off as well. And I'm probably, I mean, it's going to be a long time yet, but we're going to probably panel that down, panel the sides in, all fresh new wood flooring, rock and roll bed, diesel heater, etc. in there. Yeah, anyone local to me who knows someone who does the windows for, well, I've got the windows, but I need those fitting. So anyone who's local to me, if they could just drop me a DM. I know a few of you that watch it are local to me also. So if you do know anyone that is good at fitting these windows, I mean, I was going to do them, but I don't want to break them. And I probably will break them. I remember doing my classic Mini a few years ago. Well, a few years ago now, we restored that when I was 13 years of age, that Mini there. So that is my first car, funny enough. So that will be back on the road at some point in the future. Maybe give it to my little ones. I'm not too sure what I want to do with it, but everyone's always said, are you going to sell it? And I'm like, no, because it's got a lot of sentimental. Myself, my granddad and my dad, we all had our hands on that and built that for when I was young. So that Mini for me, it's got too much sentimental value. Basically restored it, nut and bolt restoration. The engine, the only thing that we needed to do was the engine, which we didn't do. So that will need to come out at some point and be all redone. It's got roll cage, etc. So it's a pretty cool little thing. Like I say, we restored it. I think I drove it for a year, and then it's been put in the dry ever since. It was in a dry garage with a proper door on, etc. But my granddad moved, so I lost the space on that. But yeah, it is in the dry with a cover on it, which is good. So yeah, that will be back out at some point. But yeah, back to the Volkswagens. But I know a few other guys that watches are into the into all sorts of classic cars. Door is repaired. We're going to leave obviously this on the outside. Again, it didn't have this, so I would have got the new doors. But yeah, it is there. Just obviously blend it in with the blue. That one's basically nearly ready to be painted blue. So once that's done, that'd be good. But I'm struggling with this paint code. Someone's been in touch with me on Instagram, and they've even struggled to find it as well. We've typed it in. There was 2 vans in the whole world which had this paint code, and they're near enough the same VIN, but none of them said what colour that was. So yeah, it's a bit of a tough one. So I think what the plan is obviously take a bit of metal, which I've cut off, and get it scanned at a paint shop, and then get a near match, do all the blend work, and then get Bettina Mike here to do it all. I mean, you got your work out here, buddy, but I'm sure you'll do it. It'd just be great to see this all blue, and yeah, I can't wait, to be honest. Yeah, what a great thing this is. I'm so glad that I did buy this. It's been a bit tough, like I said, with the content, etc. But I'm so glad that he eventually sold this to me, and we get it back on the road in the near I'll get in a minute, in the near future. So yeah, awesome little thing, and I'm really happy with it. And yeah, so this is all done now, which really happy with that. Obviously I will have to seam seal under there at some point, but yeah, great to have a pair of matching dog legs on it. And yeah, good little push again on the bay. So yeah, that's just another episode of Mitchell's Acorn Garage. I'm trying to keep the content up there and trying to keep it pushing along. So I'm going to enjoy a cuppa now on this awful day. It is terrible and it's still raining. We're meant to be out tomorrow in Cambridge, and it's meant to be raining all day tomorrow as well. So that's going to be enjoyable. But yeah, again, if you want some merchandise, I'm going to try and get some hoodies and some more t-shirts ready for that Christmas break. Can't believe I'm saying Christmas already, because, well, it felt like 2 weeks ago it was last Christmas. So I don't know what's happened, but the speed just time's just gone crazy. Yeah, I've got stickers. I've got quite a lot of stickers in stock. Very, loads of different variations of stickers. I really do appreciate the support on the channel. And yeah, hoodies and that, and hopefully get that ordered and get them here ready for Christmas break. So, and don't forget, if you do want to order anything off Heritage Parts Centre, use the code MAG10, but you have to be logged in, and give you 10% off any order, which is, again, if you want to buy some gifts for Christmas or parts coming up for your winter project, Heritage Parts Centre will provide you that as well. So yeah, like, comment, and please subscribe. Really does mean a lot. I'm getting there now, and yeah, I will see you on the next one. So cheers.